All right, you're still watching Ways Mango Day. It's on July 22nd. The yellow fruit is world famous for its sweet and juicy flavor. Mango is primarily a summer fruit and it comes in all shapes and sizes, and with each variety, there's a different way to enjoy the taste. Many people in India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh eat that fruit without cutting it up. They squeeze a mango thoroughly, turning it inside into a soft, mushy pulp, and then make a hole in the skin to suck the pulp out. Oh, South Asians also happen to produce half the world's mango supply. China is the second largest mango producer. There's a part in Edo State that, and I'm not exaggerating, if you pluck the mango from the tree, you can literally squeeze it into a cup and you have mango juice. It's so juicy. It's so fleshy.
It's not so big.
It's very tiny seed inside, but it's so fleshy. So once you squeeze, you just be saying pure mango juice.
And you know, there's so many different variations of mango. When I was younger, we had a neighbor that had mangoes that were the sizes of heads, human heads.
Yes,
I
know
never
those
seen them.
mangoes.
You know them. I had never seen them before in my life. A lot of people are so infatuated with cherry mango.
Yeah, I love cherry mango.
I don't.
Really?
I don't. I like the normal taste of mango. But the funny thing is, mango is actually my favorite juice.
That's my favorite
It's just
fruit.
I don't always find the authentic taste. And as such, I don't always buy it.
I traveled to Osun State to visit my kids. Was it last month or 2 months ago? If you see, I was
Looking out for
literally
mango.
looking out for where to charter, and I chartered though. One did not go bad because every day I'll take like 4, 5, 6, 7 like that.
Squeeze it.
I make sure I finish.
Was it cherry or the other one?
I think it was cherry I bought, but I bought the bigger one.
I used to think they were calling it cherry mango, and then the people that said cherry were, having grammatical errors all over the place. So I'll be correcting them. It's cherry mango. We won't eat it cherry.
But I love mangoes. I don't know about you, but hey,
do.
mango is one of my favorite fruits in the world. I love mangoes. I love mangoes. All right, so what did you find first in the news?
Oh, yes. I found today that they were saying something about passports and Nigerian prices that people seem to not be aware of. Because in Nigeria, they seem to give us some rules, and then they don't communicate it to the people that actually work for them. It's the same way the IG would say some things about, oh, a policeman cannot stop you and check your phone. But the ones on the street are not speaking the same language. So they said Nigerian Immigration Service has expressed disgust and disbelief that Nigerians are still paying so much to get an international passport. It has therefore called on Nigerians to stop paying more than the stipulated price on its website, which is 26,000 only. NIS has also provided contact information, email addresses, and advice on how to report officers who are demanding for money. Okay, you said that, but today I told you I had a panic that I had lost my passport, and I just today, and I'd almost lost my mind because I paid 70K for a 10-year.
So that's the amount I paid too.
Which I thought was the official
No, but
rate.
it is the official rate because I didn't pay to anybody.
Exactly.
I went online and you pay directly to the portal. In fact,
and
the immigration
5-year one was 35
yes.
at the time.
Yeah, the immigration officer specifically told me everything has to be done online. Then you now pick an appointment date.
Exactly.
Then I can then now.
So where's this 26,000 price now coming from? When did they decide that one?
26,000 for what? For 10 years?
It's
not
I
possible.
would assume it's the 5-year passport.
Maybe it's the 5-year passport.
Well, how come the price is going down?
Well, we are praying that it goes down.
We are, because ideally it shouldn't be more than 8.5 like
it's
it
too
used
much
to be at the time.
But you see the cost of paper, and again, for you to even find passport booklets these days is hell. Soon my kids, their passport would expire. I've just been dreading because the lady that really helped me, I went to Festac. In fact, I talked about it on air. She's been transferred. Do you understand?
Let me know when you're ready.
Honestly, I need to do 10 years for both because so that I don't even
give yourself
give me a break, please. Give me a break because all this
about it.
Passport wahala in this country is not even
Once
funny
you
at
have
all.
it, guard it. If there's a fire in the house, get your passport and your pictures aside from the children.
Yes, so
and then you can start your life all over again.
I'm telling you, honestly. All right, so my story is actually angry stranded passengers request refund and destroy counter at the Murtala Mohammed Airport. Interestingly, a friend of mine was supposed to travel tomorrow for his friend's wedding, you know. So guess what? They had bought Lagos to Port Harcourt.
Okay.
They had bought 96 seats. In fact, they had to do a special request for the airline to be able to land in Port Harcourt for this wedding. Only for him to tell me that, oh, I am so devastated. I don't even know what to do right now. Apparently, FAN had grounded, what's it called? Dana Air.
Yeah.
So the angry passengers at the domestic terminal, Lagos on Thursday, destroyed the facilities belonging to the airline while stressing that they needed immediate refunds for their ticket. The passengers who had come to the airport early on Thursday to board their flight to various destinations were surprised to meet the counters empty and no one communicating with them. So you see, while I say that this country sometimes, why it gives me a bit of a headache, right? I don't know how my friend found out that FAN had grounded Dana Air.
I think I even saw it on social media.
Yeah, so did you have to wait for the passengers to get to the airport before meeting nobody? They should have been.
They sent out emails.
No, but even at that, you should meet
contingency plan.
Thank you. You should meet a ground staff that would explain to you that these are the challenges that we are currently facing. That please can you buy, like we run businesses like you don't care about your customers.
They really don't care, because it shouldn't get to the point where you wait to get to the airport to be attended to. First of all, notifications should be sent. The same way, if the flight had taken off, the manifest would be checked if anything had happened.
Yes.
And they would have contacted every contact detail.
Yeah.
You should have sent advance messages to everybody that was listed and scheduled to be on the flight saying, the flight has been delayed, please make alternative plans. Or we are even trying to make alternative plans.
So
with other
I was
airlines.
even coming there. So I now told my friend that I don't understand how businesses are run in this country. If I have 96 seats booked,
and you
paid
don't
for,
countenance me enough,
shouldn't I call you to say, you know what, you might not go on a Dana Air, but I have gotten to make arrangement, partner with another air,
somebody. And it might just be, forgive us, a certain amount of money if you can make it, but they're willing to take your guests.
Collaboration is the future of any business.
Think of your customers. Think of them as human beings. How would you feel if you were treated that way? You that is working with FAN and know that people are being stranded, and you're not even bothering to consider that people are traveling in a group of 96. It must be an occasion that they're going for. What can we do to help them out?
Makes no
Dana
sense.
cannot do it, let somebody else do it for us.
So for me, I'm even saying that we need to get to that point as businesses that we are willing to collaborate.
Yes.
Go the extra mile for your client. See, if I were to be a passenger, somebody says, you know what, this is what has happened. The government has grounded our flight, but we have spoken to the CEO of this airline and they're willing to take on whatever. Just please know that you might really, maybe even if it is extra 5K or something, because they were already given discounted tickets. So we cannot beg them to give you at the same rate, but can you add? That makes sense to me. It
makes sense. You remit the money to the airline,
and it even shows me that you're thinking solutions.
You've made an effort. So I can't even be upset with you at this point, because you've made an effort to appease me.
So please,
let's just think of one another.
We need to just do better. Honestly, in this country, we need to do better. Yes, I get it. The government grounded your flights, but what are you doing about your customers?
Your customers.
Those are the people that keep you in business. All right, we'll take a break. Let's talk our bread matter. Stay with us. We'll be right back.